What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're doing the first mods on the Yeti, and this is a mod that honestly, if you have a new vehicle, even an older vehicle, and you don't have this on there, you need to get it on there because it's gonna, one, protect your interior, two, protect you, and three, it just looks really, really cool. Today we are at Elite Audio and Tint, which these are the guys that did the Mustang, which you guys have seen. It's super dark. I have tons of privacy and actually get lots of compliments on it on Instagram. And you guys are always asking me what percent I have on the Mustang. By the way, it's 5% all around with 35. We may be going pretty dark on the Bronco here, but I don't know if I'll do 5%. I was thinking probably 15 all around with a 35% windshield, just so that way it still protects everything. It leaves it nice and cool for Ashley, leaves it nice and cool for Oliver. We're gonna be doing 15% like I said. So that's gonna be a little bit darker than this, but also it's gonna pull together a nice even dark look. I just want it to be private for whoever's inside, right? And then 35 on the windshield, we discussed that. Some of you guys might be like, that's so stupid. Why are you putting windshield tint on an off-road vehicle if you go off-road at night or whatever, right? Don't worry about that. We're gonna compensate because maybe, yeah, that's maybe not the right idea. But we're gonna have so many lights on this thing, it's gonna be so bright at night that the windshield tint really won't matter. During the day, it's gonna matter big time because it's gonna keep the heat down. It'll keep all of my new electronics inside nice and safe. And overall, it's just gonna be a way better experience. So they're gonna start to lay down some stuff that they use to scan kind of the outline of the windshield. And from there, then they'll custom cut all the windshield pieces, install that, and then work on all the glass. One thing I didn't note in the last video, because it was daytime, but we do have the zone lighting. I think that's just a really cool feature by Ford. I don't know if it's on every single Bronco, but on this one, it does have it. And at night, you can actually like click it on left or right, and you can actually use your headlights and the reverse lamp as zone lighting. What's really cool too is we have rock lights on order. So those are gonna be coming in soon. We'll have ditch lights and we have fog lights. So this thing's gonna be really well lit. So the tint really shouldn't matter at night, especially off-road on a trail. What we're doing now is pulling out all the pre-cut because they have a plotter which is already has all of the cars out there. Like this is a brand new vehicle and you just typed it in, has it ready to go. This saves a ton of time, which ultimately means that you guys are going to get in and out quicker. Also, the big thing is like this is perfectly cut. Ifti's skilled, he's been doing this for a really long time, but this just makes his job a little bit easier, makes it a little bit faster. And for those more like specialized things like the windshield or the front, he's actually tweaking a little bit, which we'll showcase here in a little bit, just so that way he can explain why he did what he did, because that's where like the master comes in and shows you why he does things. While some of the windows are setting because they got to dry a little bit, this is Ifti's Rubicon. It's a JL. It's pretty sweet. I'm not obviously a Jeep guy, but I have the Bronco, and I'm gonna say we play nice. He's got the Angry Eye grill. He's got big wheels and tires, and he's also got everything tinted out. So inside, he's got an aftermarket head unit, got the leather, it says Rubicon. That's pretty nice. So this is gonna be kind of similar as far as tint goes. Probably not as dark as this. But then of course, you know, he's got speakers all over the place. Yeah. And Ifti is a huge fan of JL Audio. Literally all my stuff about JL Audio is because of Ifti, because he showed me how good they were, and then boom, I really wanted it. So he's also showcasing the One Touch, which is this automatic top that goes all the way down. That's actually a really cool feature. This is 112, big old box. What's up with the side one? It's not connected?
The side one, I'm disconnected. That's the stock one.
Oh, so you disconnected it. Oh, and those just pop right off.
Pop right off, and then you got
Dang, that's easy.
Easy, yeah. Then the doors take like 15 minutes to come off.
Yeah.
Super easy.
It's pretty easy, man.
Yeah. Pop right back in like this.
And no leaking issues or anything. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Really All right, cool. So we can take a few pieces from the Jeep and put that on the Bronco. What's the system have in it?
So I got C7 tweeters in the front, and then I got M6 6.5 up here, and the dash right here. So these come in 4 inches, but I got the pods to make them 6.5
Nice.
inch. And those back there, the Vex pods. 8 channel lamp to the inside speakers, and then 1000 watts amp to the sub.
So what's the amperage or the watts to the inside?
Each one has 100 watts to each speaker.
Wow. Okay, that's gonna be super loud. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. Elite Audio is a JL authorized dealer, so if you guys don't know about JL Audio, they are very picky about who can sell their product and install their product. Elite Audio is here local in Sacramento, and they can install that product no problem, and they can get you parts. So hit them up, hit up Ifti. I'll leave all their contact information down in the description. And of course, you know, quality is always there. Right here, what they're doing is actually custom making my windshield. So there isn't a pre-cut, there probably is, but it just turns out a little bit better when you do this custom. So that's what they're gonna do. And the Bronco has a little bit of a curve. So they're going to shrink the film a little bit. So that way you don't get what's called fingers down the middle. And ultimately, that's just gonna have it fit a little bit better. You're gonna have all that same clarity because we are using a ceramic tint. So I'll show you guys outside how little this actually affects you. I have it on the Mustang and I've never had issues with it. It just all comes down to personal preference. But when you use a quality film, the darkness of it coming in does not nearly translate as it goes out. This is one of the final steps, and what you're seeing here is Ifti is shaving the glass. So the reason they do this is it's kind of like a premium finish. So sometimes you can get away with just doing the pre-cuts and it'll line up perfectly, right? But this, he went a little bit outside, so he had the pre-cut and then expanded it about 1/8 of an inch. And what he's doing is what's called shaving, which gives you a better fit and finish and a better coverage on edgeless glass. So this will look even better than the pre-cuts. This is, again, like I said, a premium kind of finish. So they don't do this for every single vehicle, but if you request it, you can get it done, and this will just come out a little bit better on the coverage. So it also helps that this kind of sits on top of this seam, and then it also moves down and moves up whenever you open and close the door for the pressure in the cabin. So this is just gonna look ultra premium, and so far, obviously you guys can tell, nice, smooth tint, no bubbles, no fingers. That's pretty much how it always is here at Elite Audio, so I didn't expect anything different this time. These guys are always top quality, so I appreciate the extra little step here, and yeah, I'm excited to see whenever we get the windshield tint on too. I lined up really quick, and they had some extra tint, so we're gonna actually black out these side markers, which, as you guys can see, it's already gonna make a huge difference because they have the gloss black grille on the outer banks. So I love that. I did that on my Mustang as well. It's just a little bit of, you know, a little mod there, but it makes a big difference because you can see it nice bright orange, and whenever the sun hits that, it gets super bright. So this is just gonna be a little bit better, but actually a lot bit better, just because it matches that grille. So we're bringing the Stormtrooper look on the Yeti all together, so it's all black and white throughout. Oh yeah, works so much better with the tint. The privacy on it, so much better. Now we're talking about some of the products here that we might install. We've been eyeballing these C2s. We might end up running with those, so we're gonna see. But if you guys are in Elk Grove, you guys want to check out some JL Audio equipment, they have a lot in stock, and they can do the install for you or order anything else as well. So hit them up. You can see their showroom here. Plenty of products here, and the JL stuff, I highly recommend. So they've just finished everything up. We're about to head out, and this thing looks amazing. So it's so much better. It's gonna be protected. It's gonna be cooler. It looks cooler. So I'm so happy with Elite Audio's work. I always am. I always take all my vehicles here. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like a little bit close up, but obviously it's gonna need to dry before I can roll down the windows or anything like that. They usually recommend 2 to 3 days and let it sit in the sun. So luckily we have pure sun this weekend, and it's gonna be nice and hot, so it should bake that and get it really, really stuck on. The biggest thing though is all the interior electronics and all that's gonna be UV protected because we did do the ceramic tint all the way around. It's also gonna help keep the vehicle a lot cooler. And from the side, we're also talking direct sun, right? No cloudy days. You're gonna be able to see the silhouette of a person, but not necessarily any identifiable features, which I really like. The back completely blacked out for protection of whatever's in the back, and the same thing in the rear. So you can do that all the way around. There's me. But yeah, it's gonna be nice and protected. You're not gonna see anything. And I wanna show you guys from the inside what that looks like. So let's pop open the door. That's what it looks like through it, right? Not too bad. And that's what's through the windshield. Immediately on the inside, it's nice and cool. I don't have the AC actually on right now, or else you'd be hearing the wind of that. It's nice and cool, nice and dark, and honestly I just love the privacy. I have to run tint in like literally every car I've ever had, so this is obviously like one of the first mods I recommend if you have a Bronco. Plus with the Bronco, it's so much glass on here that you literally feel like a fishbowl. Huge shout out to Elite Audio and Tint and Ifti. I have all their information down below. We also have some other plans in the future to work on the Yeti and maybe even do some giveaways for you guys. Stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up right here. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.